Hello, everybody.
Hi, I'm Chef Kenneth Ku,
And I'm Chef Josie Bankieri.
and welcome to the first annual
Humber Pastry Cup. We are going to introduce our 3 judges today. So judge number 1, please introduce yourself.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Jurgen Snellen. I am the Executive Corporate Chef for McCormick Canada. And I'm thrilled to be here today, and I can't wait to see what the students have prepared. Specifically looking forward to how they incorporated, some of the spices into, the mostly sweet application here. So excited to be here.
Thank you. And judge number 2.
My name is Rania Khan. I'm the Associate Dean of Teaching Excellence at Humber College. I am thrilled to be here, very excited to be tasting these desserts, seeing these beautiful desserts. I am sitting between 2 very experienced chefs. My qualification is that I am a dessert and chocolate lover, so I hope that is enough for this event. But I am thrilled to see what the students have done, and thank you, chefs, for preparing your students for this. It's very exciting.
And judge number 3, introduce yourself.
I am Leonard Lechner. I'm a certified master chef from Vienna, Austria. I'm with Humber since 2008, and I'm really honored to be here today to see those young talents showcasing their talents and presenting in a very professional manner right here at Humber College. It's really nice, and I also like to see the big change getting out of that COVID pandemic, and we're moving forward, just seeing this thing. We are there again. We are almost back. We only have to be able to remove those masks here. And once again, I really want to say thank you to the students who are so daring coming out here and have the time, right, and the talent and all the effort that goes into a competition like this, besides the regular teaching hours. That's really, really great. And I'm looking forward to something really great today.
Definitely. Great job. Okay, our students. We're going to introduce our students now. Chef Ku?
All right, so without further ado, let's start to introduce our first competitors. So our first competitor, she's from Team Canada. Yes, Team Canada. She's on the twirling baton and a gold medalist. Her name is Sydney Johnson. And our next competitor, her name is Cassidy O'Donnell. And our next competitor, coming from Newfoundland, Caitlin Hahn. Jillian DeBoer. Hafsa Wasan. Her name is Emma Kilgannon. Clarissa Amansak. Thank you. Bringing some inspiration from Portugal, her name is Marissa Suarez. Laura Bandula. All the way from Denmark, we have Sadaf Abedini.
Okay, so we're going to throw it to the rules of the competition.
All right, so now for our second component of the competition, you have to make a baked dessert. So in the baked dessert, has to include one of these McCormick brand spices. They have to be inside your dessert, baked within 1 hour, and presented to the judges. Okay? So what we want to see is we want to see a nice baked dessert. We want to see some nice sauces, right? Okay? Some nice garnishes. So this is a strawberry combo flavored with ancho chili flakes. Okay? So we'll take a look at that, okay? And when you present it, we want some nice thick chocolate decor with Lindt chocolate. So we're just gonna dip it here, just like this. All right? So you have 1 hour to produce a baked dessert and present it to us, the judges, and that's how it's gonna be, okay?
And the second component of our competition today is a chocolate showpiece. The competitors have to represent their heritage in their chocolate showpiece, and they have to show the judges that they know how to properly temper chocolate. So we're looking for a nice snap and a nice shine out of that chocolate today. So competitors, good luck.
So competitors, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go! All right, guys, so what we have here is the students are grabbing some stuff from the pantry, from McCormick's pantry. They're grabbing all their ingredients.
Yes. So what kind of spices do we have here today?
We've got really a lot of unique, we have like some cinnamon spicy, so it's really new flavors, modern flavors. We're looking forward to tasting these.
Yeah, a lot of these spices really go with chocolate, right, Chef Ku?
Yes, definitely. They go very well with chocolate. They're nice, freshly herbed. And look at the bottom. They have.
Oh, they have lots of coconut milk, and I hear some competitors are making ice cream today, right?
Yes, they're actually making some ice cream. They're churning their own ice cream. They're making they're using the extracts from McCormick. They're using vanilla extract, almond extract. So it's unique flavors.
Yeah, totally. So what are some really unique flavors that go with chocolate that you don't really think to put in a dessert? So some of those.
Yeah, so something that they're going to put some cardamom. They're going to put some. What we have here is a fairly unique product. It's called the Chipotle cinnamon. Like, we have all had cinnamon before, but with some heat.
Right, and some heat and some dessert is something different and new, and hopefully some of these competitors use that today.
And
right?
also what we got here, we got some rum extract. It's not the real rum, but it's an extract.
Yeah, we can't make them use real rum, but the rum extract is good enough, right?
Yes, good enough. Yeah.
Good. And judges, how are you feeling today? Are you excited?
Very excited, yeah. Looking forward.
Yeah, so what do you see in the kitchen so far?
I really think this is, what we used to refer to as rush hour, right? The moment where, you're under the gun, you have to deliver, the clock is running, and it's just, a lot of excitement. And I think, these students are very brave to enter this competition and, to put themselves on the line here. And I'm really looking forward to seeing and tasting some of the results today.
Definitely. And Chef Ku, these students have been prepping for this competition for how long?
Yes, they have been practicing since January, right?
Oh, wow.
They're spending time after school and the weekend, so they give you the 100% and they give you that extra mile. So that's what's good about it. In the end, I think they're all winners.
Exactly. They've all been practicing for so long.
What you also can see here, what they are just doing right now here as part of a competition, this could very well be a cooking test in the competition, part of the hiring procedure. So there's the same pressure, there's the same preparation. It might even be out from a black box, it might be just slightly differently, but yet you still have to bring in that knowledge and the skills, especially when it comes to chocolate tempering and stuff like that.
Right, exactly. So let's watch some of the students' work.
My name is Clarissa Ann Amansek. I'm taking up culinary skills and I'm on my second semester. I'm from the Philippines. For my dessert, I will be making ube mousse with macabono filling, layers of coconut sponge cake with coconut caramel crumb. My heritage is my inspiration. This is why I wanted to incorporate my culture. The national symbols such as anahaw, the national leaf of the Philippines, sampaguita, the national flower. The Philippine torture symbolizes the proper handling of chocolate, which is the common characteristic of the torture, the animal. My dream job is to be a famous pastry chef and a chocolatier.
What are you making today?
Hi, for my dessert, I'll be making one of the famous Filipino dessert. Like it's ube made with purple yam, ube mousse layered with macapuno filling with coconut sponge, and I'm making coconut streusel for also, yeah.
So the color today, it's going to be a purple theme, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're looking forward for the nice purple on your dish today.
Yeah.
My name is Jillian DeBoer. I'm in the Baking and Pastry Arts Management program at Humber, and I am in my final semester. I will be making a baked dessert inspired by a Dutch apple pie, so it'll be similar to an apple tart. For my chocolate showpiece, I will be constructing a Dutch-style windmill, and hopefully it'll be able to spin. So far, from all the tests I've done, I'm able to get it turned, and then I'll have a couple chocolate tulips as well. I chose to do a windmill and tulips because they're one of the most significant architectural pieces of the Netherlands. My family is very Dutch, so I wanted to do something inspired from my heritage. My dream job would be to open my own place. One of the reasons I love baking is the sort of community aspect it brings. So if I'm able to open a little shop that just brings the community in, is in a safe place where people can enjoy a dessert, I'm going to be super happy there.
So hi Jillian, so you're bringing a Dutch-inspired dessert today.
Yes, so I'm making an apple tartan, or also known as a Dutch apple pie, with a speckglass cookie crumb and a rum caramel, as well as a vanilla ice cream.
Wow, can't wait to try that rum. Are you using the rum extract from McCormick? Nice, nice. And what kind of apples are these using today?
Empires.
Empire apples, very good. So we've got really great produce here at Humber College. We teach the students, we use only the finest ingredients at the college. Okay? So she's actually just doing some of her butter, her beurre noisette. She's just burning it right now. Okay, she's just coloring her butter. Okay, that's what she's doing. And now she's just slicing the apple tart very fine. So she, as you can see here, she's using the French apple tart rings, right? The very classical French style, but with a Dutch twist. And as you can see, the knife skills, beautiful knife skills. She's, you know, at the college we learn how to do knife skills. We learn presentation, and foremost is safety also. So let's go to the next competitor.
Studying baking pastry art management here at Humber College, and I'm in my second year. For the competition, I'm creating a hazelnut chocolate pastry tart. And it's going to be filled with a partridge berry filling and then a rum sauce on top. Well, I'm from Newfoundland. Partridge berries are grown locally in Newfoundland, so I really want to incorporate that, give it a taste of home here. And then this rum sauce is made from screech rum, which is a Newfoundland screech, so bring back some home. So when you get screeched in, well, you got to come to Newfoundland, you kiss the cod, you take a shot of screech, and then you got to wear your sou'wester. Screeching in is just for the tourists. My chocolate showpiece is, it's called Island Life. So Newfoundland's an isolated island, so it's just an island of chocolate, and then it's going to be houses on top of each other. Back home, all the houses are all along the shoreline, so I really want to represent that. And we literally live on top of each other, we know one another, so I think I've done a good job of representing that. My dream job in this industry would be an entrepreneur and open up my own allergy-friendly business. 2 hours is a short time to work with, but I think I can manage. Honestly, I'm just excited to have the experience and to be able to get to work with chocolate more.
All right, Kaylin, so what are you making today?
Today I'm making a hazelnut chocolate tart, and I'm going to have it filled with the Newfoundland partridge berries and a rum screech sauce on top.
So do you miss home?
Of course.
So
Like being by the ocean, you know.
So today you're going to be making, what kind of sauce are you going to put into it?
It's going to be a molasses screech rum sauce, so got to have those Newfie background in there.
Okay, great. And what kind of like dough is this?
It's a hazelnut and almond flour with cocoa butter and some butter.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, so we'll wait for the judges to taste your dessert. Okay, so let's go to the next competitor.
My name is Sydney Johnson. I'm in baking and pastry art management at Humber College in second year. I'm in Team Canada for baton twirling, which is what my sculpture is going to be based off of. We are trying out for Worlds to hopefully go to Italy in the summer. For the competition, the dessert that I will be creating, I'm going to be creating a tiny little apple pie tart almost. It connects to the showpiece because the first Worlds that I ever attended, I was in grade 5 and we went to Switzerland. And when we got there, the first dessert that we had was this little apple pie, which is also one of the famous desserts of Switzerland. So that's the connection between the two. The adrenaline back from competing against other people, that is my favorite part. My dream job, honestly, is I want to open a bakery, and I have a twin sister, and we decided that the name we wanted to create is Doubles Bakery because there's like 2 of us, we're always called Doubles. So we want to create a bakery called Doubles Bakery and have it either located somewhere in Oakville or in Vancouver.
All right, Sydney, these look so good.
Thank you.
So I know you're a member of Team Canada,
Yes,
twirling
I am,
baton. Thank
for
you for
baton
representing.
twirling.
Yes, and gold medalist.
Yep.
So I guess you're going to be incorporating that today in your showpiece.
Yes, I am. Today for my showpiece, it will be based off of my experience with baton twirling and everywhere I've been for it mainly. So the dessert here is actually from Switzerland, which is where I went for my first Worlds ever when I was very, very young. But it's an apple pie tart, and it has a baked custard inside of it.
Wow, can't wait to taste it. It looks so delicious. Thank you.
Emma Kilgannon, and I'm enrolled in the Baking and Pastry Arts program. Today I'm going to be making an elevated version of the Irish Mist brownie. This is an Irish dessert, so it's basically a brownie and then mint buttercream, and then you have some decorations on top of that to elevate the design. I have an Irish background, so I was thinking about doing something to just show that. I want to show the colors of Ireland, so green, white, and orange, and I wanted to just show different parts of the landscape, like waves and the castles and that type of thing. Because of the pandemic, we had 2 weeks taken away from our class at the beginning of this semester. So I wanted to take this competition as a chance to practice more with chocolate work and learn more skills. One of my favorite things to do in the baking industry is to decorate, and specifically decorating cakes and showpieces. It's just so much creativity that you can have that, and it's a lot of fun. This job is really versatile in where you can work around the world. So it's definitely an opener for where I can travel, different places I can work throughout my career. I would say my favorite location for pastry is maybe Paris. I know that's a pretty general one, but I definitely like to go there someday.
So Emma, what are you making today?
I'm making an elevated Irish Mist brownie. So it's like a traditional Irish dessert.
So we're gonna get a lot of greenery effect, I guess, right?
Yeah, and then the mint flavor. And we're doing buttercream, brownie, and like a cookie crumble for the bottom.
Beautiful, so we can't wait to try it. And what are these over here?
So this is the brownie for the base.
Okay, and what kind of sauce are you using today?
I'm gonna use raspberry coulis to give it like a more fun flavor, you know?
And what kind of extract are you using today from McCormick?
So I'll be using the mint extract.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much for showing us, and good luck, and we'll hope to see and taste your wonderful creations.
My name is Sadaf, and I study Baking and Pastry Arts Management. For my baked dessert, I'm gonna bake traditional pastry from Denmark, which I'm going to add some accent of Persian flavor to it. I've been inspired by the story of my life for making this chocolate showpiece. As an Iranian who grew up in Denmark, I faced many things, from great moments to tough ones in both countries. Even sometimes I've been judged because of my background. So I wanted to show somehow the journey of my life into a showpiece. My showpiece is a tree which has a ship, so it can move to anywhere it wants to. Actually, I'm super excited about this competition since it's my very first time attending in a competition, which I can show my talent and creativity in it. Also, since my childhood, I had a big dream of baking something unique. My dream is becoming a pastry chef, so I can travel and work at resorts and hotels and travel a lot.
So Sadaf, what are you making for us today?
I'm baking a dessert from Denmark, a traditional dessert that I'm going to make it differently this time because they usually make it with choux paste, but I'm going to bake it with boba, rum boba.
Okay, so what's boba dough?
This is dough, French dough. They dip it in rum. I dipped the boba in orange syrup and rum. So. Yeah.
Nice. And what McCormick spices are you using today?
I'm using a cardamom for my baba and also extracts from that. Yeah.
Which extract?
Orange extract and rum.
Nice. Sounds great. Well, good luck, Sadaf.
Thank you.
Next competitor.
My name's Cassidy O'Donnell. I'm in the Baking and Pastry Arts Management Program at Humber College. I'm in my second year, 4th semester. So my baked dessert is gonna be made inside of a chocolate box that like hinges with the door opening and closing. It's a chocolate sponge soaked in scotch with a raspberry mousse, raspberry caraway jam jelly, and a shortbread caraway crumble on top. I'm kind of nervous about the hinge because the hinge is completely made out of chocolate. So as long as I get that right, then I'm pretty good to go. But I'm just worried about like the rooms being really hot and it untempering or melting together and all that. Or if it just like breaks the day of, then I'm kind of screwed. My showpiece is based off of like my Scottish heritage. My dad was born there and I have a lot of family down in Scotland. So I'm doing it based off like the Scottish Celtic heritage, and it's a lot of stuff that like reminds me of my grandma or my family back in Scotland. I get very hard on myself when I see other people's stuff, and everyone in the competition is so good. I haven't really thought 100% specifically what I want to do yet. There's a lot of aspects to baking. Like there's pastry chef, bread, cakes, wedding cakes. Like there's so much that I want to do. I kind of want to explore a bit.
Hey, Cassidy. So explain to us what you're making today.
So today I am making a chocolate sponge cake that is soaked in scotch with a raspberry mousse on top, a raspberry caraway sauce with a shortbread crumble that goes on top.
So you're putting it in a chocolate box?
Yes, I am. Hopefully it works, but here's my boxes. The hinge, everything's made out of chocolate. Yeah.
So what inspired you to make a box?
I saw it on School of Chocolate, and I thought, like the first time that they did it on the TV, I was like, there's no way I could do that. That's like impossible. And then once he explained it, I was like, I feel like I could do that. So then I did it.
You did it. It looks great. Well, good luck, Cassidy. Okay, next competitor.
Laura. I'm in the Baking and Pastry Arts Management program in my last semester of the year. The baked dessert that I'm going to be making is a traditional Croatian dessert. It's a peach cookie. I might not pronounce it right, but it's BRTV. It's like a cake cookie, and then you fill it with chocolate, and you can put a walnut in it, and then you dip it in milk, coat it in sugar, and it looks exactly like a peach. My family is from Croatia, and it's the one dessert that I enjoy when we used to go to weddings. It's the only thing we would eat. So I took the challenge to make it myself. What I'm most excited about for this competition, just to get my name out mostly and to show what I'm capable of doing. I used to work on cruise ships, so I really want to try and get back on working on cruise ships in the kitchen. That's something I have to go towards, but I'm actually looking into working in other countries in bakeries. So I would say more like a homey environment, kind of earthy, a small place and not a mass production of a bakery.
Feeling today?
Okay.
So tell us what you're making. What do you have going on here?
Well, I have the cookies in the oven, and I'm making the ganache to go inside of the cookie at the moment.
And then what spices from McCormick are you using?
Cardamom.
Nice. So that, and what kind of cookie is it?
It's BRTV. Traditionally, there's no cardamom spice. It's vanilla sugar, but I thought to put the cardamom spice in it.
So you're elevating it to the next level. Good, good. Well, good luck. Next competitor.
My name is Hafsa Wasim, and I am enrolled in the Humber Baking and Pastry Arts Management Program. I'll be making a sticky date pudding that represents Ramadan because we eat a lot of dates, and so I wanted to incorporate a date dessert into my competition. So what inspired me to create this showpiece was I wanted to represent how it felt like working with chocolate. I found it very difficult and tricky, so I chose two fighting robots fighting to just not breaking. In chocolate, there's a lot of fragile pieces and they break a lot, and so with these robots, it represents how one robot is like breaking and one is on the verge of winning. My dream would be a teaching job where I can teach more students how to confidently improve their baking skills.
Hafsa, how are you today?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. What do you got going on here on your plate?
I am making sticky toffee pudding and just pouring the caramel and have my ice cream ready and everything's ready to go.
What's the flavor of your ice cream?
Rose flavored ice cream.
Rose. And what McCormick spices are you using?
I am using the imitation caramel extract and I'm using cinnamon for the cakes.
Sounds great. Well, good luck. And our last competitor.
My name is Marissa Soares. I am in the second year, final year of the Baking and Pastry Arts program here at Humber. The baked dessert that I will be creating for the competition is going to be Initially, it's going to be an egg. It's going to be egg filled with white chocolate coconut mousse with a layer of a spicy passion fruit curd. It's going to have a praline base with also a rum-soaked dacqua. My showpiece is going to be a phoenix. It's a giant bird. He's going to be dusted in red and gold. He's going to be swooping out into a nice garden of green. A little bit will be burnt, but looks like he's kind of rising from the ashes. The feathers are going to make me very nervous. I don't want them to break off. So that's probably the most tedious part with the feathers. I am most excited about the experience for this competition. I've always been very self-conscious about what I make. So I feel like this is a good moment to be inspired and actually feel a little bit more confident in what I'm doing and see that this is what I want to be doing for the rest of my life. My dream job would probably be to run my own cafe. I already have that kind of in the works with my friend. I don't have a location yet, but we want something just to be very niche, I suppose, something very welcoming for everyone.
Marissa, so last but not least, our last competitor, Marissa. So tell us what you got going on there. What is that?
So those are white chocolate nests, actually, for my bird egg creation.
So what's the inspiration behind this bird?
I really like phoenixes, and it just represents me. It's just kind of rising above the ashes and rebirth and just trial and error.
Amazing, amazing. So describe your dessert.
So I am making a coconut mousse cake with a passion fruit curd, with a rum-soaked sponge cake and a chocolate feuilletine layer inside.
Ooh, sounds so good. And what McCormick spices? I see chili over there.
Yeah, so I used chili powder. I also used the coconut extract. I used a little bit of the chipotle cinnamon as well.
So it's like fiery, like a phoenix rising from the ashes. I love it. Good. Thank you, and good luck.
So we've got here's Cassidy.
Okay,
She's
let's
got
watch
her.
the students and see what they're doing.
Wow, look at that. She's got her box ready with a hinge, right? She's putting her raspberry sauce inside. Wow, so the judge is going to be in for a big surprise. All right, so we have our first competitor who's completed her plated desserts.
Beautiful.
All right, she's set. Okay, let's bring it up. So Hafsa, you're gonna grab one plate. Oh wait, just one sec. A little bit of garnish. Oh, she's gonna put some garnish. What garnish is that? Oh, nice pistachios.
Beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful. Look at that. Toasted pistachios. I believe
Pistachio and rose goes really well
definitely.
together,
I
right?
think she's using Sicilian pistachios.
Yeah, I'm Sicilian, so hey,
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah, we at the college we import a lot of our products in our program. We import like Italian nuts, everything.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
She has a bit of crunch.
Yeah, get a crunch, sweet, savory, pretty.
Yeah, nice texture.
Really, really good. Yeah.
Looks good.
Let's take a look. So I think competitor number 1 is ready. Clear's almost. Okay.
Almost ready.
Almost ready. Okay.
Ooh, look at that purple, Ken.
You look at that purple.
It's so beautiful, and there's different shades of purple too.
So what?
Okay, judges, get ready for your second dessert.
Yeah, second dessert.
First impressions?
Well, that screams ube. I love the color on it. Oh, very cool. Nice.
Very clean plates. Fantastic.
Clean presentation. Yeah, very beautiful.
Yes, hence the ube.
I must say they really blend in very, very nicely. Very the mousse of this crunchy stuff coming together very nice. All the flavor, personally, in my opinion, came out very, very nice. It's a nail.
Look at that. Oh, very nice.
Okay, Sydney, so
Yeah.
let's tell the judges what they have in front of them.
Okay, so in front of you, you have a small apple tart, and inside of it there is a baked custard. On the side, I made a cranberry coulis with the leftover apple juice from the apples that I pureed on the stovetop before.
Desserts are ready, so let's bring it up to the judges.
Yeah, she has a whole bird theme going on. So she has a nest and an egg. It's
Perfect.
beautiful.
Okay, so you grab.
So today we have a coconut mousse cake with the passion fruit curd. And then I put some brown sugar cookie base essentially with a little bit of rum on it. And then there's some chili spice on top as well.
Wow,
Nice.
sounds great. Thanks,
Great,
Marissa.
delicious. Thank you, Marissa.
And I see lots of gold.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a burn in the passion fruit. I think she could have gone more on that, just because passion fruit is such a powerful flavor, right? That you can really punch that up by adding some more heat to it. Love the element of surprise. So anything that you bite into that oozes out, it really makes you enjoy eating it.
What do you think, Chef?
It's a very nice dessert. The difficulty part of it was not so easy to get everything in here. I can taste the heat from my likings. I love that, the combination there. It's beautifully executed, very nice presentation.
You guys, you two take that.
This is Emma.
This is Emma, yes.
Oh, luck of the Irish.
Emma.
Okay, Emma, can we describe to the judges what they have in front of them?
Okay, so this is an elevated version of an Irish Miss Brownie.
Sadaf Abedini is
Sadaf,
done.
are you ready to
Are you ready?
present? Okay,
So
looks
this is for
good.
the picture?
Okay, can you explain to the judges what you have presented?
So in front of you, you have a Danish dessert, but I changed it. They used to make it with shoe paste. Some people make it with buns. Today, I tried baba, rum baba. So in the filling, we have almond filling, which is remonce. And then on the top, it's whipped chocolate ganache. And then for the garnish, it's orange jelly and chocolate ganache and raspberry coulis.
And how did you make that design on the cookie?
It's actually saffron twirls. Yeah, I wanted to add some kind of Persian flavor to my plate. Yeah.
Very colorful. Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks, Sadaf.
Thanks, Sadaf.
I love the presentation. I like the off-center plating. It's off-center, that the right side is nice and clean. Lots of space in there. The colors come right out. It's beautiful designed here. Once again, it sets the expectations, and we have to dig in and see. The only question that I always have when people put on the sauces and droplets and a little bit here, is it enough to support the entire product when you want to eat it, right? So this is the only question, but fantastic presentation, very nice. I like this off-center plating. Excellent.
I love the flavors. I think it's very important to eat all the flavors together.
What a very, very nice plate. Fantastic. This was a good work.
Great.
Thanks for feedback, sir. Explain to her.
Okay, Cassidy, so explain to the judges what they have in front of them.
So my dessert is in a box, so you have to open it. It's completely made of chocolate. It's my version of a tipsy laird, which is a Scottish version of a trifle. So it's a Scotch-soaked chocolate sponge cake.
Okay, Laura. So explain to the judges what dessert you've presented to them.
Laura?
Yes.
Okay.
I made a traditional cookie called breakfast. It's supposed to look like a peach. It's a soft cookie filled with chocolate ganache, and there's a toasted walnut inside, a mint leaf on top, and then there's the ganache inside the chocolate tube that I pre-done beforehand.
Caitlin, so present your dessert to the judges.
So it's a deconstructed tart. In the crust, there's a hazelnut compote. So it's like a paste, and then it has cocoa flour and then almond flour. And then we have a partridge berry compote, which has cinnamon and nutmeg in it from Clubhouse.
Okay, judges.
Hold it straight, okay?
Are you ready for your last plated dessert?
All right, so we got our last competitor number 2, Jillian DeBoer, and she's bringing the Dutch Vision to her plated dessert.
So I have for you an apple tartan, or also called a Dutch apple pie, with a speck gloss cookie crumb, a rum caramel, and a vanilla ice cream.
All right, for the second component of the competition, you have to create a chocolate showpiece. You have to create a theme of your own, okay? And you have 1 hour to do it. What you want to do is you want to have all your components together, and you want to assemble it together, and create your showpiece and present it within 1 hour. So the thing we're looking for is we want to make sure your chocolate is properly tempered. So what we're looking for is a nice shine and a snap. So that's what we're looking for. Properly tempered chocolate, a nice snap, and a nice shine. So what we're looking for is a table method. What you want to do is you want to table your chocolate, okay? So what you want to do is you want to put 2/3 of your chocolate inside on a marble slab, okay? And basically the key components of tempering chocolate is time, temperature, and movement. So what we want to do, the chocolate is at 45 degrees Celsius now. We want to cool it down, right? Once it's cooled down, we want to put it back inside the chocolate bowl. So now you can see it's nice and thick. It's cooling down. Okay. Okay. Once it's cooled down, we're gonna put it back inside the bowl. So the next thing is we're looking is movement. Once you put your chocolate back inside, you want to move the chocolate. The next component is temperature. We want to use the chocolate between 32 degrees to 27 degrees Celsius. So that's the perfect temperature, 28 degrees Celsius. So now we've got time, temperature, and movement. These are the 3 components of what we're looking for when you guys compete. So that's it, this chocolate's ready. Now, what I want you guys to do is to assemble your chocolate showpiece. So what I've got here is a little bee. So I'm just gonna stick the bee here. Okay, so that's what you're gonna do. You wanna assemble your showpiece like this, and you have 1 hour to do so. Good luck, guys. So now they're all done. Now they're going to be preparing their showpiece.
Yeah.
And they have about 2:30 to bring everything up to the front.
Yeah, they have another
Very
half hour
half hour
to
to go to the front.
complete
Yeah.
their chocolate showpiece.
What this is a chocolate tempering machine. It's a chocolate melter. What it does, it melts the chocolate for you with the proper right temperature. So what you want to do is you want to open the lid, push this, and it spins. See how it spins? And then we push this, which is the extractor. It'll extract the chocolate out. So push this, and it comes out, right? After that, we want to push this frost. This frost makes the chocolate to the right temperature. We want the chocolate from 28 to 32 degrees Celsius. So that's the chocolate we want to reach. So once I push this, the chocolate will automatically go to this temperature. We set it at 31.5 degrees Celsius. So that's the temperature we want to use it at. So this is like a very unique machine that helps us work faster for the chocolate competition.
Caitlin, so you are the first one that's done. Tell us what you made.
So here we have salt box houses represented in Newfoundland, and for all the colors, if anyone doesn't know, the reason why sailors paint their houses different colors is because 9 chances out of 10 it's a foggy day in Newfoundland, so you can't see your house from out on the shore. So, and it also gives you the sense of where the cliffs are too, because most people you grow up around the cliff because it's a fishing community. So. And here we have the big waves of the Atlantic Ocean because there's always big winds back home.
And what type of flowers are these?
These are pitcher plants, so it's actually our national flower back in Newfoundland. So I really want to represent them on here. And they grow like in the bog and moss, so I had them coming like out of the rocks in the ground here.
Very cool. Thank you, Caitlin. Who else is done?
Well,
Chef
Sydney's done.
Ku? Sydney?
Oh, no, Emma.
Oh,
sorry.
Emma. Okay, let's go to Emma first. Emma,
wow.
You are complete. Tell us what you did.
So this is my Ireland-based showpiece. So we have lots of green and orange because those are the colors of the flag. In the middle, it's like a Celtic knot here, and I kind of melted it onto the main piece. And then I have waves at the bottom to represent the fact that it's an island. And then a leprechaun hat at the top with the gold rings because it's like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, and then lastly, the 4-leaf clover there at the bottom.
Beautiful, Emma.
Nice job.
Good. Who else is done, Chef Ku?
Sydney's done.
Oh, Sydney's done. Okay, let's go over to
go over here.
Sydney. Sydney?
Wow, Sydney, look at this. So how did you make this hand?
The hand I actually had to do where you dip your hand into wax, make a mold of my hand with the wax, and then fill the mold with chocolate. And then from there I had to get the wax off of the hand where I colored it and made it look more realistic for the top of my sculpture here, which is based off of my journey throughout Baton, which I started at a very, very young age. I've gone to several worlds, I've competed at international levels, and this is just the representation of the whole journey.
Yeah, so I can see that. So all the flags represents the countries you visited.
Yeah, so the first place I went to for my first worlds was Switzerland. I've gone to many places in the States. I've been everywhere in Canada. I've gone to France and Croatia.
And I see a Mickey Mouse here. So what does that symbolize?
So the Mickey Mouse symbolizes the first international competition I went to, which was at the ESPN Center, the Worldwide of Sports in Disney. So that's my little Disney ad addition there.
Great, and I see the gold medal, right?
Yes, that is the gold medal from my last Worlds that I went to, which was in France, and my team qualified. When we qualified, we went in first.
Great, thank you so much.
Thanks, Sydney.
Okay.
Laura, you finished? Okay, tell us what you did today.
So I did symbols to represent the mythology. Thank you. God in the Slavic mythology. Perun, which is it's pretty much Thor. So I have the symbol on the bottom, and then like bark for the oak. The iris is another symbol of his, and I did the crescent moon because I wanted to put a touch of me in there, and I was born like a couple of minutes during the day, so nighttime for me.
Beautiful, good job. Okay, Marissa.
Okay, Marissa, looks beautiful. Look, it's stunning. So explain your theme.
So my theme is a phoenix flying above the ashes or flames, and just beauty behind destruction is what it kind of represents.
I see a little like a barcode here. What's that barcode?
So the barcode is actually a Spotify code that you can scan. So when you scan it, it'll play the song that kind of represents the whole theme.
Wow, can't wait to hear the song. So the song will represent the showpiece.
Yes, it will.
You have an interactive showpiece. That's really cool.
Welcome to the metaverse. Good job. And we have here is Hafsa, and she's almost done, and it looks like what is it?
So they're both robots fighting each other, and I wanted to represent like good versus bad and that kind of theme. So that's what's going on here.
Beautiful.
Very cool, very cool. And what kind of robots are they? Just like random robots?
Just random robots made out of modeling chocolate, yeah.
Oh, they're made out of modeling chocolate.
Yeah, mine's nice.
Very cool, very cool. Nice, Hafsa, good.
Let's go to Cassidy.
Cassidy.
You're all done.
Are you done? Not yet. You're almost done. Tell us what you've done with your showpiece.
It's my Scottish heritage themed, and I also added daisies because it's my mom's birth month. She made me say that. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know
And
how.
what kind of flowers are these?
These two are thistles. These are daisies. So thistles is the national flower of Scotland.
And you have a dagger there?
Oh yeah, so when me and my brother and my family were in Scotland, we did visit Edinburgh and Stirling Castle, and I have these pictures of me and my brother holding like real swords with some of the knight actor people. So I really wanted to include the sword because every time my grandma used to go to Scotland, she used to bring my brother home a wooden sword. So I just wanted to include
And
that.
last but not least, I see a crown on the bottom.
Yeah, so the crown is from when I used to do Irish dance, but the Celtic symbols are all the same. So it's the crown that I used to wear when I used to Irish dance, and I really wanted to include that because that's part of me.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Thank
Good job.
you,
Good job, Cassidy. And let's go to Sadaf.
Sadaf,
You're done. Yeah.
tell us about what you've done. Beautiful.
It's a tree. It's the journey of my life, actually. So, because it grows from Iran, and you can see the flower from north of Iran. It's symbol of purity in Persian culture. And then when it grows, you can see the safflower, which you find it in Middle East. And then when it goes on the top, it reaches to Denmark, like in shape. So yeah.
Beautiful. So it represents your whole heritage.
Yeah, it is a tree actually, but it's not. It's Silk Road. It's
Beautiful.
a tree.
Very nice. Thanks, Sadaf.
All right, so we have our culinary management student, Clarissa Amisek. So describe us your showpiece theme.
So my inspiration is my heritage. That's why I wanted to incorporate my culture. So the sampaguita, the national flower of the Philippines, the anahaw, the national leaf, and the Philippine tarsier are the perfect examples on how rich and diverse our culture is. So the sampaguita is timely reference as to alleviate the common symptoms of COVID-19, while the anahaw is the national leaf, and then the tertiary is symbolizes the proper handling of chocolate, which is a delicate characteristic of the animal. So, yeah.
Beautiful job. Beautiful job. Okay. All right. Thank you, Clarissa. Okay, guys, that's it. 2 hours are up. Let's start presenting. So now the ultimate test is bringing it to the front. Did you temper your chocolate correctly? Right? If you temper your chocolate correctly, it should hold in one piece. So this is the final test. So let's start with contestant number 1. Let's bring up your chocolate showpiece.
Okay, this is Clarissa.
Clarissa, we have a culinary management student.
Our only culinary
Yes, our only
management
one. It's right
student.
here. So just don't slide it slowly. On and down. Up, and slowly down.
Okay.
Good job. Give a round hand to Clarissa. Beautiful work. Woo! Amazing.
Very good.
Okay, so the next one is Jillian DeBoer, and she's bringing. Look at this. It's such. It's what is it?
It's a windmill.
It's a windmill, yes, and it's gonna spin too, I think. So she's actually made a windmill that turns. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
She has like engineered a perfect.
Beautiful.
So let's go around. Around, yeah. Very good. Yeah. So slowly up. Don't slide it. Up, and down. That's it. The windmill, and let's see it turn a little bit. Can you turn a little bit slowly? And it turns. Right. Congratulations! Woo! The turning windmill great job.
Great job. Okay, our next competitor, Caitlin.
Slowly. Beautiful.
Representing Newfoundland.
Up. So it's a Newfoundland heritage. And she's got it. Good job, Caitlin. Congratulations.
Okay, our next competitor, Sydney.
Sydney. Very slowly.
Go to the
Right
back.
over here. No, it's right here, right here.
Oh.
Okay, so lift it up. More. And then slowly down. In the middle. And slowly down. Really slow. Congratulations, Sydney!
Good, Sydney, yeah!
Woo! Sydney!
Okay, our next competitor is Emma.
Emma. So Emma, you're over here. And we've got Emma's piece. Beautiful work.
All
Good
right,
job, Emma. Woo! Awesome.
Good job. Okay, our next competitor is Sadaf.
Sadaf, are you ready? Okay, let's go, Sadaf. Sadaf, you're right over here. Okay, slowly. Shh. Quiet. Slowly. Slowly. Okay. Up. Oh, no, up more. Up, yeah. Okay. That's good, good. Okay, it's good. Good. All right, good. All right, beautiful work, Sadaf. Good job. Whoa! That boat is hanging. Look at that boat. Awesome. Thank you, job.
Okay, our next competitor is Cassidy.
Slowly. Great job, Cassidy. Woo! Good job, Cassidy.
Good. Okay, next is Laura.
Laura Pendula. She's got that. And she's got it. Great job, Laura. Woo!
Okay, next we have Hafsa.
Hafsa. Slowly go around. Yeah. Right over here. No, this. Hey, great job, Hafsa. Woo! Great job. And our last finalist, Marissa Suarez.
Last but certainly not
This is the dramatic one. Slowly. Slowly. And slowly. Great job, Marissa! Woo! And there you go.
So all of our showpieces are ready.
So judges, now you can just go ahead and start judging. Bring your rulers, and that's it. Great job, guys. You guys all presented, and let's
round of applause for all
Good
the
job.
competitors.
Amazing.
Okay, thank you to all of our competitors. Round of applause for all the competitors.
Good job.
And a round of applause for all of our judges.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we're going to start off by giving each one of our competitors a nice plaque and trophy for participation.
And for all their efforts. Number 1, Clarissa Avansak.
Thank you. Okay, next person, Jillian.
Jillian DeBoer. And the next one we have, Caitlin Han. And
Sydney Johnson.
Emma Kilgannon.
Okay, next we have Sadaf.
Sadaf Abedini.
Thank you.
Next we have Cassidy O'Donnell.
Okay, next is Laura Bandula.
And next we have Hafsa Wasim.
And last but not least, we have Marissa Soares. All right, good job, guys. So now we're going to present our top 3 winners, okay? So Chef Ku's gonna present number 3. Okay, I'll present 3 then. Okay, so in 3rd place, we have, drum roll please. Yeah. Marissa. Good job. Bronze medal. And you got $250. All right, big round of applause for Marissa.
Okay, so in 2nd place, let's take a look. And the Oscar goes to... 2nd place winner is from Denmark, Sadaf Abedini. And we'll say, and this year.
Okay, and this year's
first annual Humber Pastry Cup winner is... Wait.
1, 2, 3.
Clarissa Amansak.
Big round of applause. Okay, go get your trophy.
Grab the trophy, hold it up over your head.
Hold
Grab
it up.
Grab the trophy, the trophy. That's it. All right, let's go.
Give it up for Carissa.
The Humber Pastry Cup winner. Congratulations.
Congratulations. What do you have to say, Clarissa?
I would like to thank Chef Ku for trusting in me, and Chef Kevin, Chef Shona too, and all of the judges. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good job. And thank you to everyone for coming out and participating, being in the audience, our judges, everyone for participating in the first annual Humber Pastry Cup. Thank you.